Hey there, listeners. Welcome to another episode of Uncovering the Dirt, where we dig through the latest financial developments to bring you the insights you need. I'm Dusty, your host with the most calmness, hopefully. Today, we're navigating through oil prices, a volatile stock market, and the ever-evolving U.S. economic policies. It's been a roller coaster few days, so let's dive in and get to the bottom of it all. Let's kick things off with a look at the oil markets. After taking a nosedive of more than 2% just a couple of days ago, we saw oil prices rebounding slightly. Brent crude found a little spring in its step, inching up by 0.5% to touch $66.62. West Texas Intermediate didn't want to be left behind, climbing by 1% to reach $63.73. A bit of investor short covering helped these prices gain some traction. Despite the whispers and worries about a potential recession looming over tariff decisions and concerns surrounding our old friend, the Federal Reserve. Speaking of the Federal Reserve, there's plenty to talk about. President Trump has been turning up the heat on Fed Chair Jerome Powell, nudging him for rate cuts even though inflation is already knocking at the door. This political tango creates a tricky dance floor for the Fed, whose job is to juggle stable prices alongside maximum employment. The ongoing trade tariffs are like a plot twist in the economic storyline, potentially hiking unemployment by 0.6% and inflation by a dizzying 1.6%. The U.S. stock markets have not been having their best days recently either. The S&P 500 has slipped over 12%, with the Nasdaq crumbling by nearly 18%, almost flirting with bear market territory. At the heart of this turmoil, escalating trade tensions fueled by, you guessed it, those tariff policies. And as if that wasn't enough, the US dollar is feeling the pinch too, with a steep 9% drop against major world currencies. The effect? Growing worries about economic growth and increased borrowing costs. Trade policies are shaping the economic landscape, bringing a storm of uncertainty. Those hefty tariffs are not exactly winning us friends on the global stage and have put the squeeze on export volumes. A proposed $4.5 trillion tax cut package is turning heads, and not necessarily in a good way, as it threatens to inflate a fiscal deficit that's already struggling for air. Political nudging of the Federal Reserve doesn't help calm the waters either, leading to market jitters and a sense of instability. Investment tips. Now, as we navigate through this turbulence, what should we be thinking about in terms of investments? Well, uncertainty isn't always an investor's best friend, but it does open up new opportunities. Diversification remains your best bet. It's like spreading your wings, or in this case, your risk. Keeping an eye on sectors that tend to perform well during economic uncertainties, like utilities or consumer staples, could be wise moves. And remember, while markets may fluctuate, the importance of staying informed and sticking to your long-term investment goals can provide a steady compass through stormy weathers. Conclusion, and there you have it, folks. With oil prices bouncing back, trade tensions still brewing, and market volatility keeping us on our toes, it's certainly a time of change and challenge. As always, stay curious, stay informed, and keep uncovering that dirt, even when it feels like we're in the thick of it. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. I'm Dusty, and until next time, keep your ears open and your portfolio sharp. Catch you later.